And I'm gonna expose myself here. We're not doing that. No. I'm bored. Oh, no. The girl's name is Deuce. I'm not doing a pandemic novel. Hello. So basically, I am procrastinating what I actually need to do. I want to clean up my Goodreads TBR. Currently, my want to read list on Goodreads is sitting at 403 books because I went through a couple weeks stint where I was applying for Goodreads giveaways like a crazy person. And if you've never applied for a Goodreads giveaway, then let me tell you that if you apply for a Goodreads giveaway, it automatically adds the book that the giveaway is for to your want to read list. And if you take it off of your want to read list, then it like withdraws your name in the giveaway. So I am going to go through all of these books and like clean up my TBR because I want this list to like actually be books that I want to read. Like, I don't want to have it as a list with like books that I'm never going to end up reading. So you're gonna get my stream of consciousness. The first book we have on here is called 0 Day. It's a David Baldacci. I haven't read any David Baldacci, but I don't think it's for me. I have a lot of David Baldacci and James Patterson already on my physical TBR, and I don't think I need to add any more. 7 Eves by Neil Stevenson. It sounds like a dystopian. It says post-apocalyptic. It's got a 4-star rating. The world becomes uninhabitable, so they go into space. But then like this book takes place 5,000 years after they've gone into space, and they're gonna go back to Earth. I'll leave it. The Winner. It's another David Baldacci. I think I'm gonna take this one off. And if I see it again and want to add it to my TBR, that's okay. Me Before You, that is staying because it's on my physical TBR. When by Victoria Laurie. See, these are books I added on here in 2016. My reading taste has changed so much. Oh, She Can See Death Dates. Her mom like markets her as like a sideshow like attraction to like earn money. And then she tells one client their death date, and then they like go missing on that date. So now she's being like looked at by the police. That sounds kind of interesting. I'll leave that there. Looks like it's the first in a series. The next one that I have on here is Going Solo, the 3rd book in the Girl Online trilogy by Zoe Sugg. I have read the other 2. And I'm going to expose myself here and tell you that for a long time my imaginary boyfriend's name was Noah Flynn, after the male love interest in the Girl Online series. I'm gonna leave that. It's Article 5 by Kristen Simmons, which is on my physical TBR. American War by Omar El Akkad. I probably butchered that. Oh, it's dystopian fiction. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really in a dystopian mood, so I'm gonna take that one off. Next is The Stand. You know what? I'm just gonna change it to red. This one's called Out of Love by Jewel Ann. It's got a person on the cover. It's a contemporary romance. Her dad, no one's ever good enough for her. So when she goes to college, she's like, I can be free, I can date the guy I want. So this guy, he's fascinating. He lives in a haunted house. He's a rumored drug dealer. Okay, so it sounds like low-key mafia. I'm gonna take it off. Postmortem by Patricia Daniels Cornwell. No. What was I on October 10th, 2020 when I added these books on here? The Black Echo by Michael Connolly. No. Cross Her Heart by Melinda Lee. That's another. I thought from my tiny view of the cover, I thought it was a romance. It's not. It's another mystery thriller. I bet I could already tell you what happens in this. I don't really care. Delirium by Lauren Oliver. It's a dystopian. Nominee for favorite book of 2011. Okay. Love has been declared a dangerous disease. And when you're 18, you have to have a procedure called the cure. This kind of sounds like Matched. And I didn't like Matched. Delete. But this one is staying. Shatter Me by Tara Moffey. I am going to read that book, so we're not even going to consider taking that off. Okay, now we have another question of what was I on November 12th, 2020? I'm confused. Oh my gosh. The cover is of a guy almost exposing himself. No. Did I even say what this one was? It's called Pestilence by Laura Thalassa. I was confused because it was like, it says the genres are like fantasy, romance, paranormal, and then I read paranormal romance. No. And then it's talking about like the four horsemen come to town, and I can already tell that like the FMC falls in love with Pestilence. We're not doing that. No. Next, The Queen of All That Dies by Laura Thalassa. Since it's by the same author, I'm going to assume that I'm not gonna like. Okay, it's about a futuristic war, and this guy's immortal. No. Well, I've already deleted 11 books off of this TBR. The Book of Ivy by Amy Engel. Post-nuclear war. Peace and control are maintained by marrying the daughters of the losing side to the sons of the winning group in a yearly ritual. No. I cannot leave a book on my TBR when a quote from the blurb is, "My name is Ivy Westfall, and my mission is simple: to kill the president's son, my soon-to-be husband." But of course, they're gonna fall in love. I'm bored. Enclave by Anne Aguirre. Zombies. And this guy's name is no. The girl's name is Deuce. I can't read a book. The girl's name is Deuce. State of Emergency. Summer Lane. Okay. I'm leaving this one. I love dystopian and books like The Hunger Games and stuff. But I also love post-apocalyptic stuff, which honestly to me are like two different things. Because I consider like dystopian to be like past like whatever event it was that caused the governmental collapse and whatever. And like after something new has been established. And like I consider dystopian to be like people trying to like dismantle the new government and like its corrupted ways and stuff, you know? Post-apocalyptic I consider to be like the immediate aftermath of the apocalypse. So it's like a subgenre, but it mentions an EMP, and that is just like my favorite. Daughter of the Pirate King by Trisha Levenseller. I feel like I've heard of this book. I'm gonna leave it. Legend by Marie Lill. Dystopian. No. Okay, these next couple are added on here because they are on my physical TBR. So Pop Goes the Weasel, James Patterson. Cradle and All, James Patterson. Mary Mary, James Patterson. Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Meyer. Cross, James Patterson. Four Blind Mice, James Patterson. Okay, the next one is Who Killed These Girls? Cold Case, The Yogurt Shop Murders by Beverly Lowry. So it's a true crime book, and I must have heard about this on My Favorite Murder. I'm gonna leave it. Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare in the last hours. I asked one of my friends what her favorite books were. One of the like series that's in the Shadowhunters universe, but I can't remember which one it was. Was it The Last Hours or was it the Clockwork series? I don't know, but I've heard that the other two series, like not the Mortal Instruments, are better than the Mortal Instruments. And I did not particularly like the Mortal Instruments. So maybe I'll like the other ones inside. Oh, The Infernal Devices. I've heard those are really good. Then the next one is The Inheritance Games, which I really want to read that book. And it's on my physical TBR, so leaving it there. Force and Freedom, Black Abolitionists, and the Politics of Violence by Kelly Carter Jackson. I think the only reason this one's on here is because I like watched a Zoom like Q&A with the author for extra credit for my freshman year history class. Wish You Were Here by Jodi Picoult. Is this literary fiction? This sounds like A pandemic novel. No, I'm not doing a pandemic novel. We are going to keep going until I reach the bottom of this page. So I currently have 2 more books to go through till I hit the bottom of the page. So this one, I'm not sure what's going on. I bet this was one that I just applied for the giveaway. Of Literature Lattes. It's the second in a series by Catherine Ray. It looks like a cozy, no, what? It's a contemporary romance. What? No. Little fires everywhere. So I deleted that one that I was just thinking about. Then the next one that pulls up on this page is November 9. We're not even gonna consider that one. Delete. No! The next one to pop up was Hopeless by Colleen Hoover. Delete! This was beginning of March 2022, which was like right before I like really started. I think it was like beginning of April when I started getting back into reading. So, I hadn't really read anything yet. And this was during the time when she was still pretty popular on Book Talk. But we're reading all of these. I'm gonna keep going until I've deleted all of Colleen Hoover off this thing. So that one so I just clicked on Regretting You. Now I'm deleting Maybe Someday. Maybe Never. Never, never. That's right. Never, 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 never. Ugly Love. No. Slammed. No. Heart Bones. Did I really go through her entire backlist? Back to what I was looking at before. The jump scare. Little Fires Everywhere. I feel like I have to leave this on here. I feel like this is going to be one of those books that like turns into a classic. So I feel like I need to leave it. For the principal. 2 More Days by... What? Oh, it's an anthology. I was like thinking to myself, how did this end up on here? It's because Colleen Hoover was a contributor. Oh. Okay, we've hit the bottom of the page because this is They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. And we're leaving it because I think I put that on. Oh, I think I'm changing my mind. Whoa. I'm over it. The last thing you told me. Now I think I will leave this on here. Yeah. I'm leaving this on here. I got to the bottom of the first page of my TBR, going from like the earliest added on here. And now my Goodreads TBR is currently at 403 books, which is less than 430. Okay, I'm gonna be done with that.